Oh, the Fire Lizardman. A monster that's so OP, everyone is building him. Mr. Igmanodons. Igmanodon. Okay, so we got the Fire Lizardman Secret Dungeon opening up soon, September 23rd to the 26th. Is it already the end of September? Already. I can't even believe it. Let's check him out, see if we like him. Alright, Igmanodon. I like mine better, Igmanodons. So we have the first skill. Attacks the enemy 2 times, weakens the enemy's defense, and inflicts continuous damage for 2 turns. Attack power increases according to defense, and he is a defense-based monster. Alright. Defense break and dots. That's good for dungeons, right? It's good for dungeons. It's okay for, like, the new Rift of Worlds content. The defense break is good, but is that... Actually, hold on. Let's think about this for a second. He is a defense-based monster, so he could go in frontline for some things. He really doesn't do much debuffs other than the defense break. But he does have this, right? We'll continue. We'll go Destructive Blow, second skill. Attack power, because I was going to say he's not good for raids, but then I'm like, wait a second. Attack power increases as your HP decreases, and your critical rate increases by 30%. Attack power increases according to defense. Okay, let's break this down. Attack power increases increases as your HP decreases. So, like Trevor, since we get stronger when we take more damage. Crit rate increases by 30%. So another thing that makes him like Trevor. And then attack power increases according to defense. Not like Trevor. Alright. But if that gives you guys a little bit of context, we got good crit rate well, for this skill anyway. So we get like a little crit rate buff. And then we have does more damage as our HP decreases. And then we also have based on defense. So 2 skills based on defense. He's a defense-based monster too, which works. I wish all defense monsters scaled on defense for all their skills instead of like, this one's based on attack, and then this one's based on defense. Well, how do I ruin this damn thing if it's based on all these different things? Counter was like, you figure it out. Then we have Brutal Skin Passive. Decreases the chance of being attacked with a critical hit by 50%. And decrease the attacker's attack speed for 1 turn with a 50% chance when attacked. So, we have a speed break and we have a defense break, a passive speed break, and a defense break. And we have also decreases the chances of receiving a critical hit, which is similar to Diaz. This guy, he's got 2 debuffs. I actually think, and when I first started doing it, when I first started looking at him, I was like, okay, he's the Igmanodon, whatever. And then I'm like, let's think about this for a second. He might have some value in the Rift of Worlds. He's got a defense break and he's got a passive speed break. And he's a defense monster, so you can go in the front line for things and not get crit on that much. Because he's got to, well, hopefully not get crit on that much. But he's going to be built as a defense tank. I think he actually has some value here. This guy would be cool to see. We'll have to do, guys, if you have Igmanodon, let's set it up. Email me. You know my email address. virginjewbagel@gmail.com. virginjewbagel@gmail.com. I hope I spelled that right? You guys see it on Saturday. If you need a reference, see it on Saturday morning summons. The beginning of every Saturday morning summons, it's right there. You guys should be tired of hearing it already. But yeah, if you guys have a 6-star, like a really nicely runed 6-star one of this guy, I would love to see it in some raids. That would be cool because I think he actually does have some value. He's got the speed break. He's got speed break, dots, and defense break for his stuff. I don't think that's that. Now that I'm looking at it in the new perspective with the raids out, I'm like, he's gained value since this new content. So I don't know if I would put him in every raid, but he does have some. You're really ugly though. I mean, you're cute in an ugly way. Like, he's supposed to be ugly, but he's a cute ugly. You know what I mean? Like a cute ugly, like the girl you take home from the bar, and you're like, she's like ugly, but she's ugly in a cute way. You keep telling yourself that. Let's see if he's going to be a good skill for any of the other Lizardmans. They all have the same first skill, so that's good. AoE continuous damage. So that might be good for TOA. It's just continuous damage. It wouldn't have any benefit in raids. It might be good for TOA. And Bloody Skin passive decreases inflicted damage from opponents of the wind attribute. Ooh, so who could we... I wonder if this would be a fun thing to use against, like, wind... like Ritesh. Curious. And we have Velfinodon. The Poisonous Whirlwind, which we already saw. May be good for TOA, because it's got the dots, right? And damage increases for each harmful effect on the enemy, which you got a lot of dots in TOA, right? You got a lot of dots, you got a lot of slows, you got a lot of freezes and stuns. Well, if most of you have that, some of you are like, no, I'm just gonna do it with single target monsters. How come I can't beat TOA 45? And then we have the Bone Scale passive, reflects 10% of the inflicted damage to the attacker. When attacked, it provokes the attacker for 1 turn. So who's gonna hit him? He's gonna get hit by fire targets. Okay. That's curious. I would love to use some of these some more, because we really don't see too many people building them. Interesting. And then Igmanodon, Destructive Blow. We saw it with the fire one. Detect Weak Spot, increases your critical rate of 20%. By 20% and the damage of your critical hits by 20%. So he does really good with... He's got his passive and his second skill both give him extra crit rate. So crit damage on slot 4 is basically a definite. I mean, for him and the fire one, I would go with defense, crit damage, defense. That seems like the very clearly defined build for them. Defense, crit damage, defense. And then we have Divinodon. Poisonous Whirlwind, which we saw. Camouflage passive. Increase the enemy's chance of landing a glancing hit by 30%, and counterattacks with a 15% chance. But that's just on him. So what can we do? Glancing hit, who's gonna do... Counterattacks with 15% chance. Against light monsters. I'm thinking of PvP, right? Counterattacks. Too bad he doesn't have the second skill. Because he would be fun in raids too. Glancing hit, he could be frontline, he could be a defense tank. Glancing hit and counterattacks automatically built in with a defense break. But the fire one, I think the fire one could be a potential frontline for raid monster. So it's interesting. If you guys don't have already Giants and Dragons team and stuff like that, I wouldn't worry about him. But maybe for some players that are like, I have 30, 40, 6 stars, and they're like, I got some teams for stuff, maybe I could do some, you know, he might be a fun monster to use in raids. He's got the defense break, he's got the speed break. Passive speed break. He would be a fun one. But I'll see if we can get our hands on an Igmanodon, so we can check him out. That's a short video, guys. Oh my god, Jubagel in short videos. Fail! Dislike short videos, Jubagel. What is the matter with you? I don't know. But I don't know. But now that I'm looking at him, he seems like he might be something. He might be something for raids. You might be something, buddy. What else do we have? These defense monsters could, well... I'm trying to think, would he be good for, like against Camila? To take damage from Camila. I don't know. Maybe just for raids. I don't know, guys. We'll see if we can play with one. Alright, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. That's it for now. I'll see you as always in the next one.